Measure the height of the window flange and cut window jamb flashings to this length. Fit these on either side of the window, leaving 8 to 11 millimeters of the tab visible beyond the edge of the window flange. Install weatherboards up to the sill of the window. Cut the weatherboard around the sill using a skill saw, jigsaw, or score with a knife and snap off. Make sure you allow clearance for the window support bar. If the cut edge sits too far from the surface beneath, you may need a packer behind the board. Continue to install the weatherboards up either side of the joinery. Firmly fit each weatherboard onto the one below before nailing. If the starting point, board pitch and window position are carefully planned, it is possible to have a full height board above the window. However, this requires a lot of pre-planning, and in most cases the board will need to be cut around the window head flashing. Use a board offcut to determine how far up the face of the weatherboard the cutout needs to be made. Now apply this measurement along the face of the weatherboard you are preparing. Measure the length of the cut required and allow for an extra 30mm notch on either side to go around the head flashing. To reduce visibility of the back of the weatherboard once installed, adjust your blade to get a tapered cut. Consider whether packers are required behind the cut weatherboard. This will depend on how far up the face of the weatherboard the cut has been made. Any packers should be fixed at 600mm centres. When you've done this, fit the board around the head flashing and firmly onto the boards below. If required, use colour-matched fast fix fasteners to hold the cut edge of the weatherboard in place. Drill 6mm holes 40mm deep through the weatherboard face, then gently hammer the fasteners into place. Space these at 600mm centres over where the packers are located under the board. To apply the finishing trim below the window, measure the distance across the base of the window and cut the base clip to that length. Remove the tear-off tab from the base clip. You can do this by hand. This tear-off tab is not needed unless you're installing PALLISIDE with smart fit joinery. Place the window base clip as close as practical to the bottom of the window, ensuring that the low-profile sill cap can be clipped on once the base is fixed in place. Use an appropriate size and class of pan head screw to fix the window base clip in place, with screws placed in line with the packers and battens behind. Cut the low-profile sill cap to the same length. Clip this into the base and line it up with the window. The low-profile sill cap is also used beneath hinged and sliding doors. Note never to use the larger planted sill cap under a door, even if you're using window facings, because it's not designed to withstand a person standing on it. PALLISIDE window scribers have been pre-cut to match the shape of the PALLISIDE traditional weatherboard bevel and provide a tidy finish to the side of the joinery. They are handed right and left. From the head flashing, measure to the point where the scriber will start. Note that the top cut needs to be angled forward 15 degrees to match the angle of the head flashing. Allow 40 to 50mm extra length to each scriber beyond the base of the joinery, so that once installed, the scriber will cover the hollow end of the low-profile bead. Use a pair of pliers to carefully remove and cut off 50mm from the end of this insert, as it will get in the way of the sill cap. Carefully apply a bead of solvent cement to the full length of the scriber insert before pushing it into place onto the jamb flashing.